This week's Team of the Week consists of, in GDL, Mega Camrupt for Random Hero for its great performance in the DGS, Salamence for Chuke for its performance into Fish and also its other week's 3 performance, Diancie for Anzaro for its 5-kill rampage into Arise Joey, Dunfan for Carmen for their game against Terra, Braviary for Terra for their game against Captain Pookie, and Hisuian Avalug for me for my game against Fish. In GDL2, we have Mega Gardevoir for its 11 kills in 2 games, I believe. Hydreigon for Zane. Just kidding, it's not Zane, it's Ray. Or is it Joey? It's Joey! No, it's Ray. For its game into Ultra Guy. Then we have Conkelder for Uzbekistan, putting up some massive results into Leo. Raikou for Ryan for its game into Xander. Rapiria for Frank for being the most consistent performer across the 2 weeks. Also not being a Mega because we already had one that had to be Mega. And then Miss Magius for Master Languid for its game into Xander. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You join us for another smooth recording with some epic games in this week's Game of the Week. You're joined by me, you're joined by Carmen.
Hello.
And by Chuke Pittsburgh.
Howdy.
This week, as usual, we're looking at 4 games. We have DJS versus Random Hero for week 3, Jumper Cables versus Leo for GDL2, week 3, Wi-Fi versus Ninja Warrior for week 4, and Ryan versus Xander for week 4 in GDL2, which is undoubtedly the game of the week. Look at this team. For a draft, there's a Cacturn, but
Cacturn Gaming.
As you may have heard before in Team of the Week, one of these may have featured. We'll get back to that. So yeah, without any further ado, I reckon we can just get into it.
Alrighty.
So yeah.
So this was the week 3 matchup, yes?
Yeah, this is week 3, so we have DJS versus Random Hero. This is Mega Camrupt. Sadly for DJS, it's not Mega Alakazam who's banned. It is Terra Go-Goats. And
you can definitely see that Random's running like full Trick Room, or like half Trick Room at least in the very least here. But Mega Camrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe slow Primarina, like min speed.
Yeah, Random Hero has like Trick Room Pokemon and then very like just offensive Pokemon. There, I think Quillfish has to stay healthy to avoid the late game Sneasel sweep.
For sure.
I could easily see like Sneasel being like Sash and Burden, so I can just slow the tables on Alakazam, even if it's like Scarf Alakazam, you know.
Right.
Yep.
Random Hero.
I'm not sure what Random's team is overall, but I'm not sure what Tinglu does in a bigger scale, because I feel like it gets hit really hard by everything here, like other than Dusknoir and Porygon.
Spadef can attempt to switch into Camrupt, but it's not going to be the most durable.
Right.
Random Hero doesn't have removal on this build. However, he's going to be playing such a fast pace that
it won't matter.
If Random Hero executes his game plan correctly, it doesn't matter. So
right.
DJS is going to try to slow this down. You know, he's going to maybe have like Burning Bulwark and Gouging Fire. He's going to try to be like Spadef bulk up on Go-Go. He's going to intimidate with Quillfish.
It's a matter of can DGS hold off the assault in time?
Yeah.
Before his whole team gets bowled over. Mm-hmm. Because the longer the game goes, I think it's better for DGS.
Yeah.
Very much. He is a good tool with Terrapagos as well, so especially with only Mega Camera being able to set any hazard means that Terra Shell's pretty much unthreatened.
Unless you like switch into a move and then like, well, there it goes.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, I think we just get into it.
Like a Dusknoir lead, I'm guessing.
Quillfish is a very safe lead.
Never mind.
Oh, we have.
Okay, well, we basically switched Dusknoir in.
Yeah, pretty much exactly what we were expecting. Turn 1, right? Rookie helmet for the best Pulse Sneasler switch in. Spikes so you can prepare for the long game later. Yeah.
And a crit, just because you can.
Ooh, big Will-O-Wisp into the Quillfish. I guess just okay.
Bulwark
Trick Room on the Trick Room turn is quite awkward.
Yeah.
We have given this thing now an entry.
Okay, that is quite unfortunate.
It's an interesting decision to click Ironhead. I don't remember if...
What?
I think
That for Primarina just get neutral damage?
Dusknoir may be Terra Fairy. I think maybe remembering that right? I guess
let me
he'd
look.
maybe just clicking something that guarantees him damage in like some shape or form. Which in that case is pretty valid.
I think you click like a fire move, no?
Yeah.
I guess like resistant, but like still.
Dusknoir cannot Terra.
Oh,
You must have swapped that around at some point then.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you may have changed that later.
so now we're in a very difficult situation. Who switches into this guy?
Next turn because we have burning bulwark for free.
Oh yeah, true.
Never mind.
Oh no. This is disastrous.
To be fair, this is both really good by random hero and also just kind of unnecessarily ballsy because you are wasting you're closing your own window here.
And it's not like a setup move in Trick Room where it's like you absolutely get a kill, you're now just waiting it out essentially.
This is good
Oh,
damage.
okay, that took a lot less than I thought it was going to.
We see very cool tech.
Nature, power, and grassy terrain.
Yes. The grass, despite the terrain, this does still break the sub, which means this thing is, yeah. Well, for now, has been fended off, kind of. We see more chip. We see this fire blast not kill. So this is, this is cool. I think you could have also just hard attacked, kind of, because you're in terrain. Earthquake isn't gonna do too much into you. If you don't spend that turn subbing, you might just be able to break this directly. But that, would be very hard read to. Also, I guess he did click it on the Blinded Bulwark, so.
And then comes Quillfish.
Not too much.
Big chip.
Quillfish's own job to come into physical attacker and leave. Alright,
No, big frisk.
On the way.
So
this is
if DJS prepared for Tick Room, then Taunt should come out here. We haven't seen leftovers or anything. This could be Mental Hub. See, Toxic instead. Okay. Yeah, Trick Room was obvious. We may see. We could see Memento. Yeah, we do see Memento.
Yep.
Just to block flip turn.
That's
a good play.
And it's
second
spikes again.
Second layer spike. Now we lose someone.
Tinglu. See ya, buddy.
So I really, really like the Memento there because nothing else you leave it at high health, you get rid of your Dusknoir at very high health. It doesn't look like a really good play on the surface. But, when a threat is so hard to counter for all DJS, like the Scam Raptors, I think kind of worth it. Let's just grab a kill.
Earth Power. Whoa.
We Earth Power into Go-Go, which I actually think may be a prediction because this Go-Go can Terra out of Grass type. I think DJS may have slipped his mind on that. Or maybe he's just made this read, right? That's also possible. He just got it wrong.
I think I remember reading in post-match after this game, DJS did forget his type on Go-Go.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it was like he wanted to be water, but then it just stuck his grass because he just forgot to change it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. In that case, Terra should have come out 2 turns ago.
Yeah. Or maybe he didn't notice until then.
Yeah. We keep it and try to kill this. Do kill this.
Starstorm.
Yeah. Obviously, no point clicking Coal Mine or anything because you'd still just beat the Sneasler.
Yep. Speaking of, here he comes.
Does Grassy Seed Quillfish? I don't know if it's too solid of a counter because Sword Stance.
Okay.
This man's cooking. Hold on.
Sub.
I'm thinking flip
Love
turn.
nasty plot.
Flip turn from Fistef is not breaking this +1, right?
It
I guess
depends what's the last move.
Yeah,
this
that's not
flip
breaking.
turn and it does not break.
And that didn't kill and we lose.
That does not work.
Post combat. Now it'll break.
Yeah, it will. But at this point, we're no longer capable of keeping all our guys healthy in the back, right? Quillfish will be able to eventually get through some of this. Just with helmet spam, but it will die to
Yeah, that's so much damage.
Yeah, that'll do her.
Yeah, and unless
I don't think anything is priority right now.
Sash Alakazam would have to be
Pretty much.
Yeah.
what comes up here.
Oh, and we double hit.
Double
so it
hit.
doesn't matter.
That is
Double-
hilarious. That is an amazing bring. I didn't know that.
that move could have just missed as well.
The Gen 1 move with like 80 accuracy.
Double hit is crazy.
Yeah, it is. You know, this was really very well cooked by Random Hero. Very, very well played. I think it is very unfortunate for DGS that he forgot that his Go-Go Terra type. Because if he doesn't, he can just forgo all prediction, right? He can just take out the cameras. I'm assuming he can take it out. Like, if you Terra Water, you Terra Blast, you kill it, right?
Right.
And you have Sap Sipper, so you can still sit on Rillaboom. And then you have
It's
Max, like, full HP Gouge of Fire absolutely lives a hit from Sneasel. Just, even without investment, you have the raw bulk to do it.
And Burning Bulwark would add some mind games to that too, in terms of attack versus substitute versus sword stance, etc.
Yeah, DGS's play at that point is always attack, just assuming the opponent is going to not attack you.
Right, but I'm saying like it brings the mind game into the equation.
Yeah. But it's just unfortunate about the Terra type, but I think a very fun game regardless, right?
A lot of offensive pressure for sure.
Only in GDL Game of the Week will we make a short game look like a long game and a long game look like a short game.
True.
Next up, we have Jumper Cables versus Leo. Now, Jumper Cables comes into this game fresh off some transactions, getting rid of Baxcalibur on his team. Which, in fairness, did clash a little heavily with the Great Tusk, like stat-wise. Didn't really offer too much in the sense that you could just slap a fist at all your team that's not weak to the moves, and even if it doesn't resist them, like it's a bit overlapping in prep. So yeah, I'm just double checking for you. Yeah, he did.
Is this Mega Altaria?
He did swap that out for that Thunderous Therian, which is big. Yeah, it is Mega Altaria. And the Bronze Dog's new too, so we immediately see the two new like pickups get some action, right? Which is really cool. Leo came into this game, I think 2-0, where we have an incredibly strong lineup, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
When you load up to a game and Salazzle is your worst Pokemon, I think that's Terra Salazzle. Yeah.
Oh God.
Definitely very top heavy for the tiers on this one.
Yeah.
It works out.
Terra Typhlosion new series also interesting in this game. It is Terra Grass potentially, which means that probably Leo's going to not risk that, which means, I mean, for other things, Jumper Cables probably should refrain from terrestrializing too early.
Because then the prediction game gets a lot worse.
Yeah.
Like if you tear grass like pretty early against like Swampert or something, then Salazzle can just come in against you.
Yeah.
And it's just like a lot more difficult to switch into those moves.
Bronzong must be on job just to handle Mega Altaria.
It helps against Metagross too, if that gets out of hand.
Yeah.
And Tornadus, because like your flying resist here. I guess Thunder is here too.
Leo looks like he has like a build where he's trying to take up all the like offensive threats first. You see him first slot Swampert, second slot Shaman. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. I always swap everything around to make sure my opponents can't potentially mind read.
Oh, every time I'm like, maybe you'll think weirdly if I put Magadi in my first slot, and then like when I see my opponent's team, I never think for a second. Like sometimes I do, but pretty much always I don't think about the order that they put their Pokemon in.
Right.
Like you make yourself believe that they will, but
then that just ends up giving you internal bias.
Yep.
Thinking that like one thing's one thing instead of the other.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it.
Yeah. Last thing, Thunderous Therian is very lethal into this team. Just T-Bolt, Grass Knot.
Plus Bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it gets a nasty plot off, that's pretty powerful here. I think Salazzle and Tornadus are faster, but other than that...
His main role would be like as hit and run.
Oh right, yeah, just click the coverage move, get out of there.
We pull up
Click
turn
coverage
one.
move.
We do have. Okay. If you're gonna make this read, in my opinion, if you're gonna make this read, I've been in this scenario, these exact Pokemon, like some point in Gen 8. I click Grassnot, Rinnoberry, Miracote, I die. And obviously that doesn't have to be the case.
Swampert gets Miracote? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he gets counter and Miracote. So in my opinion, if you're gonna make the read that you're gonna face Grassnot, you should be running Miracote.
For sure.
I would just eliminate this completely. because now you haven't really done anything, you know?
You've done
kept
some
it.
damage, but it's really not enough.
Yeah, but you will now die, which means you have to switch to Shaman or like whoever.
Oh,
Jumper Cables
Okay.
also decides to switch for some reason.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
interesting maneuvers all around.
We,
And then we go back.
God.
we go back.
Oh.
We put ourselves in a worse position for no reason.
But wait,
Oh.
I'm so confused. Okay, right.
Glad.
No burn. No
Like,
item?
Itemless?
Oh, is this Mega Blastoise?
No,
No, it's not.
regular.
Slice has that.
Well, this is GDL too, but it's still
Oh,
not.
right.
Frank has that. Itemless is interesting. That means there's something on this team he specifically wanted to absorb
They're like a
knockoff from.
poltergeist, someone?
Yeah.
Very possible.
look.
I am going to just open the team on my phone. I will be able to tell you.
Is it like
Yeah.
the poltergeist absorber?
Oh,
The
shoot, I
Freedom
opened up season
Heroes
12.
have Houndstone. I don't think it's for that, but it could be for Tyranitar knockoff damage.
That's fair.
Okay. That's fine. That checks out. No Sklad burn.
We still know going to Shaman, which is interesting.
There goes the bleak miss.
Okay, well, that's definitely heat proof.
A big 17%. Huge.
Roxup is pretty huge because you absolutely hit Altaria once. This could have Defog, but it's leaving now, so you check what items Lazo has because it cannot, it cannot tear before coming out.
Bonk.
Well, there's big damage.
2-1.
Yeah, we do take that immediately.
Please don't switch Altaria out. Thank you.
It's always a good decision there to stay in and just get your mega off.
Especially since Rock
Yeah.
Straps, you only
Yeah.
take 12 instead of 24.
Exactly, and it also allows you to switch into Greninja better, or like at least
And
change
there's
them.
the not levitate.
At least
Guys, I
change
wonder
the
if
mind
the
game.
Super will levitate.
Yeah, it could be Iron Ball. Ooh,
I'll
that's-
snap.
Ooh.
I like that.
Boots.
Oof, and
What?
we misread.
Okay.
That was painful.
Fire?
To be fair, if he does need the Sludge Bomb if he thinks Blastoise is coming out. But I
Right.
think Bronzong's always been stacked to 6%.
Yeah.
Like, what's Pro gonna do on 6%?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
There's no
kill
trick
what's in
room,
front
there's
of you.
nothing. The quest
that
tab's already
point.
gone.
If he ran Oblivious, would that wait? Does Oblivious block that? No, I think it only blocks like Taunt or whatever, or like Infatuation. I played around that the other day a lot. Like, I also had like Encore Mew on the field because I knew my the opponent's last Pokemon was gonna be some setup bullshit, and it's like Aromoville or Cremio. I'm like, well, fuck, I can't Psychic Noise it, or I can't get the thing. I can't Encore it. I'll lose. But Oblivious is not that.
So we are boots on Tornadus.
We have Terrify.
Probably.
Reveal is interesting. I guess he decided that Swampert's now so low that it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
That's fair, yeah.
That's big damage. It's definitely not Vest because we know it's boots.
Oh, well, that's Scarf.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like on the Tornadus, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Is this kill? Oh.
I don't think we want to try it.
Lava Plume would not have killed. And, keep
Oh, but it would have on the switch in.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
but keeping this in the back is completely
Okay.
valid because these three all will die to Lava Plume.
Yeah.
Stealth Rock is nice. But it's like you have to try.
Go for 4 on Scald Burns, gosh.
Oof.
Meana Boy is not commenting on Jumper Cable's nicknames.
We just don't need to. It's fine. Wait, hold on. This is legal?
Yes, Battle One's legal.
Okay, right.
I kind of forgot that they changed Battle Bond.
Yeah. Ashgren
Yeah,
is
instead of making a permanent buff.
switching out for the Bullet Punch.
A lot
And, my shit is lagging, bro.
better,
Okay.
like healthier.
I don't really know why we keep the Greninja that. I feel like you might have just been happier just taking your time. Because you have Scarf Typhlosion to check the Salazzle anyway.
For sure.
Yeah, I
It
feel like
was
the
one of the
second
great
Typhlosion
things.
gets back on the field, the game just ends.
Pretty much.
So just sack something and you win. There we go.
Wait, Shaman's also Scarf. Watch this crit Seed Flare.
Yeah, I guess you
Ooh.
could have technically switched out and like hoped that like the Earth Power killed, but you still guaranteed to lose because
Yeah. Then there's the Thunderous.
I think the two turns where this firstly pulled up a Custard Berry, and then the turn where we click Sludge Bomb into the Steel type is where the game kind of just ended.
It's unfortunate.
Because Leo had a really, really nice early game with, well, where I think it should have been Mirror Coat, right? But after that, where Jumper Cables makes like a misstep going into the wrong Pokemon, even getting Toxic on Thunderous anyway. But I think this kind of does show the power of like Terra Typhlosion. Shows the power of Custard Berry, a very, very epic item.
It's not even a meme anymore. Custard Berry's actually kind of good sometimes.
It's just so
It's
good,
been
bro.
pioneered into the meta.
It does always feel like cheese when you just meme your opponent with it, though. Like,
Oh, for sure, but that's
did
what
I-
makes it great.
you know, did I deserve that win, or am I cheating? You know?
Well, you deserved it because
I
you
mean,
brought
can't
Custard Berry
it be
and
both?
Pepper.
Can't it be both?
Yeah, true. You know, if I play certain people, if I get lucky, that's just because I'm the best.
Mhm.
And if they get lucky, they're like, I don't know, the amount of insults I'm mentally hurling at them is will put me on like a watch list. But
Speaking of hype,
Something tells me
Zebstrika.
you won't keep them mental on Sunday. Saturday.
alright, yeah. Next up we have Wi-Fi, famous ex-GDL coach versus Ninja Warrior. So
Zebstrika.
we have an interesting.
Routers unplugged.
We have Zebstrika, the MVP. Zebstrika.
We have an interesting decision to mostly bring low tiers. Masquerain, obviously with webs, is really dangerous into this. You know, Ninja does have two pretty good Enamorous checks with Alola Muck and Sylveon.
Right.
And the rest doesn't like webs at all because suddenly Sharpedo has to stall 2 turns and to be faster.
I'm trying to think of other things to say. I guess this web's technically on both sides. Levani is here.
Yeah,
I guess.
We could counter it. I wouldn't be surprised to see a fake out Megalopony lead just to deny those.
Double hit Mega Lopunny to break the sash.
Yeah.
Does Lopunny get Fire Punch? I think it does.
I think so.
Yeah, but there's a sash.
Yeah, so like fake out Fire Punch could be a good lead.
Well, yeah.
Zebstrika's Terra, isn't it? It's like Terra Ice something or other. Ice ground
yes. I think it's like electric, ice, grass. And
Okay.
Levani is like grass, something, ice.
Zebstrika, you're right, Electric Ice Grass, and oh wait, Levani's not on the team anymore. Well,
Doesn't matter. We're gonna see Terra
welcome
Ice.
Fulgado.
Me and the boys
Okay.
leading with Scarf Terra Ice. Or fast. So we see Scarf immediately, unless this is like the worst
The
spread
slowest
ever.
Zebstrika in the world.
Miss is pretty big, not because it killed, but because it's life up, which means it just take care of itself at some point.
Uh-huh.
What's really nice about this Zebstrika positioning is you could either be Lightning Rod or Motor Drive to block the T-Wave from this, or you could be Sap Zipper to block the Leaf Blade from this. So it's, regardless of what Wi-Fi wants to do about this, he has no safe play.
Right. Because you always have in mind, like, what if I just do a move and then it just absorbs it? Also, we're mixed, by the way. So, like, Oversheet doesn't even, like...
Yeah, we could still spam Wild Charge and Terra
sure.
Blast. And yeah,
It
Okay,
is
well-
Sap Zipper.
Extra strong wild charge.
I wouldn't say that's a misplay with Wi-Fi. I think it's just interesting how that dynamic works out, right?
Zebstrika got
Yeah.
2 kills. Let's go.
And we pull up with the famous Mega Sharpedo counter.
I mean, it worked. He left.
Oh, no.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
Zebstrika,
Masquerain's kind of like the best
Zebstrika.
Pokemon ever.
Yeah.
Zebstrika. Ah.
Oof.
Now, at that point, these are logical
Zebstrika,
plays.
Zebstrika.
These are logical plays from Wi-Fi. He definitely needs to Sandaconda. I'm assuming it maybe Koyo or something. He definitely needs that to stand him to like Garchomp and Lopunny and stuff. So he can't let
But
it get
having
too
so much of
damaged.
Having so much of his team get chipped by Zebstrika is really bad.
Yeah, but your other choice is losing a Pokemon.
That's
So-
fair. This guy's like
Yeah.
every move.
Yeah.
Protect. He stayed in.
I don't necessarily think Wi-Fi played this too badly.
No.
I like
But the
Sep-
Zebstrika was very overwhelming on the start.
second Substriker. It's alright. You could have kept it just to like just to check
Threaten
things,
literally
but
everything else.
otherwise you have to deeper crunch. So like I understand it.
Masquerain.
We should see.
Anyways,
Oh no, we just keep U-turning.
False.
Oh, we had a Zip Striker to go back to. Okay. We're
Cursed, a lot of luck.
1v1ing the Sandaconda?
There's just the sand
you know-
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Maybe we didn't need to win in the first place. The
Oh,
Cheskin's,
hang on.
the Cheskin's quite nice. But seeing Iron Defense and not Coil kind of means it's pretty Iron Press Earthquake Rest or something, in which case, like, Masquerade just sits on that.
Yeah.
I think that's the read Ninja Warrior goes for here anyway.
And then we leave.
Probably proven right.
And then a third U-turn.
Are there rocks on there? No, there's
Yo,
spikes.
Intimidate, Hazard, U-turn, this is Landorus.
There's a lantern.
Yo, that is a Landorus. That's Blanderous, dude.
Kung Fu
The
Flopper.
lantern.
He
Oh,
makes
are you kidding me?
He makes an objectively terrible team decision by not making every Pokemon with a contact move female.
Because you know the Namorous is gonna be here.
You should always do that because there's no real way to punish it. But, you know, at some point in like a meme league, someone needs to draft like Q-Charm and Amorous, and then like Rivalry female Haxorus. That'd be so funny.
Is that a
Get him
reference? I
down.
feel like that's something that's happened.
I think Gangster tried to do that shit once, but I don't remember.
Someone did. Someone ran. I think that's actually Modba who ran Rivalry because he just didn't know the other abilities did.
Yeah, he just does something random, that doesn't count.
Okay.
Masquerade being a defensive
Poison
presence.
Fang is a move.
No, that's completely valid because it's almost as strong as Poison Jab when you're Mega'd, and it's 50% chance
Alright,
of
because it's
Toxic.
Strong Jaw, right? I forgot this is Mega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just hasn't done it. He just hasn't let it rip yet.
Because Masquerade exists still.
Yeah. Any game where,
Oh, wait,
where Masquerade is
Toxic Claws, get him!
any game where Masquerade is your best defensive presence, you know, like that's a game of the week worthy moment.
Mascanderous T.
Scanderous T.
Finally see the sword stance, and you know,
That's so much fun.
at this point Iron Defense is too late.
Yeah.
It still makes sense to go for it because there's no other out. As in,
Right.
the other out was like hoping that he could like, sword stance again or something, and then he could Iron Defense, and then technically he's only like up one.
This guy just dies, right? Oh no, it doesn't.
Ooh. Sklad?
Burn?
Yeah, but regardless, this
No
is not.
Sklad burns.
There's no longer a winnable position, so we should see Ninja just sack this. It's not really out. We don't need to.
Yeah. Well,
I guess from that position, you know, both of these plays are correct.
That's true.
Wyfer can only win if Ninja sends in some random fuck to take damage that turn. Like, if he sends in Muckalola, he can technically lose. And
Yeah.
Ninja can't lose if he stays in. So,
Masquerade clicked U-turn 4 times, and it was the best Pokemon on Nuzleaf's team this week.
Yeah.
Mascanderous T, I'm telling you.
yeah. I think the Zep Striker made the early game really easy for him.
Oh yeah. Zipstrike and Masquerade like kind of got him through.
The
Real
best
goods.
low tier duo of all time.
Moving on to our final game. So we have Ryan versus Xander. We have the return of Megalopony. There's no Mega Salamence on Xander's team, surprisingly. He asked me if he could, but I said he had to give me 15 Cupsula and he didn't want to do it anymore.
But we do have Cacturn, which is the best Mega, obviously.
He might as well be Mega. He might as well be.
At this point, with how Xander's been piloting this Cacturn, it is a Mega Cacturn.
Yeah, that shit's broken, dude. What the fuck? Anyway, we're
Like,
looking.
having both physical and special attacks, crazy.
This is a really funny matchup for Toxtricity. We have Gastron and Gliscor, we still bring it. Which means we're probably just gonna spam Boom Burst, right?
Specs Boom
Yeah.
Burst goes hard, yeah.
When
But
you
like the
see-
moment any of those ground types switch in, we leave.
Alola Ninetale's an interesting one where it has both a defensive role, saving of Lopunny, and also Freeze Dry, like, smokes 2 of these months.
Of course, yeah. And that can help clear the way for Toxtricity if that's the game plan,
Yeah,
I guess.
Ryan has a lot of setup threats. Like, both Raikou and Iron Crown can have really potent core mindsets, especially with booster energy on Crown.
SD Gliscor could also be interesting if the Ninetales is taken care of.
Ryan is a known lover of Megalopony's Power Punch. I may have worded that wrong. You could make a sound.
Wait, hold on.
he likes Power Punch.
Let's back it up.
Yeah, SD Gliscor, Whimsicott doesn't really do anything so interesting setup-wise, but yeah. On the other side, we have Xander with like some more direct power.
Does Cacturne have poison jab?
I think so.
It should.
Because if it doesn't, then Whimsicott can just like sit on it, I guess.
Yes, famous counter to Terra Fire Cacturne.
Oh right, I forgot this guy's
Yeah,
terrifying.
it does. It does have poison jab.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It also has belch.
Now that's hype.
Anyway, I think we're going to see this game be decided by like whoever gets one turn to set up in a late game. So, yeah.
Oh, for a draft can also set up too.
Let's keep our eye out for that. Give Master of the Weed.
We leave, obviously.
Yeah, well, I'm here. I do not have a fridge draft plushie. He's sitting on my desk. He's very happy to see himself, I'm sure.
Yeah. We're running Wish, so it makes us think it's maybe not fully set up, I guess.
18% means like this is like zero versus like max per death.
Ooh, high roll.
20%.
That's
Big
crazy.
chip. I'm not sure where we go, Ninetales. I guess just a...
I mean, it may not have been an optimal move when the snow's about to expire because you have very little to capitalize on now. You can't put up Veil.
Right.
Best play is probably just double switch.
Roll for freeze.
Roll for the freeze. This is interesting that this is our Tachon cutter switch in. It is working, but it's not the most sustainable.
Volt switch suggested is probably AV, which means it can't coal mine, which means this for a draft does sit on the ground.
Yeah.
What is interesting is what the last move could be, because if it's roar,
We
it
did
can
not
still.
see poison from Gliscor.
We didn't.
Wait, what?
You're right.
Wait, what? I'm sorry? What do you mean?
Interesting.
We're cooking something?
Yeah, keep your eye out for that. Yeah.
Okay.
We decided to
check
switch.
what
So
it
this
was.
resist too.
We decided to switch
But
it
we're
to tried and
slower.
trusted for a draft formula. We turn normal and we die. Lovely.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Which is, in my opinion, a bad play. Like, if you know he could die to that, you're a poison type. He's going to click psychic. You know, if you know he could die
Send
to
in
that,
Cacturne.
you don't waste your Terra. Now Cacturne is pretty much useless, right? What's Dark
Yeah.
Grass, which is surprisingly decent into this team with the Raikou and the Gastron, but would be better. It would be a little bit better if it could do something else.
Okay, so Salamence is getting some. It's going in.
Yeah, we're gonna see Encore here. Hopefully Mental Herb for Xander. It is.
Yep.
We get
Imagine if
Skill.
we missed that. That would be tragic.
This is very good
Yeah.
prep though, because it does take some balls to think, yes, he's going to bring the tier 4 Whimsicott.
And click
Just
Encore
realized he's copying
specifically.
my Salaman's nickname.
Yep.
Against the Ments.
There's two good brokers on this team, so that is a ballsy prep decision, and I really respect it.
I think he figured that Rayon wouldn't set rocks.
Yeah.
True.
Is that a principle?
hmm
Do we
I'm
see
sup-
the Yashi
I'm
berry on
surprised that he
Gastrodon?
switched out. Like, I guess that means he didn't have a guaranteed kill.
Or maybe just worried about missing dual wing beats. Because with Xander's luck, that is something that could have possibly just happened.
Yeah, maybe. We did get a veil, but
Cacturne time.
Cacturne
Uh-oh.
down to Megalopony time, you mean?
No,
No.
Cacturne... Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna see Ether, and that's valid.
What if our weakness policy Cacturne? That would have been insane.
Oh? Show me Storm Drain? Oh, sad.
But we do have Veil, so...
We're gonna see
Leaf
Jesus.
Storm!
Leaf Storm.
Cacturne!
But you still don't see an item on Gliscor.
Damn it.
I'm assuming it's like Scarf,
Let's
maybe.
go!
Ooh. Sucker Punch
Cacturne.
hangs on.
Go, Cacturne, go! Yes.
Ryan kind of, I think, making just a decision who to sack. He'd
Go,
rather.
Cacturne!
He's in this position. He could have also gone like Megalopony, but he decided to not risk taking any health from that, and rather sacking a Pokemon that he felt like it didn't need anymore.
Right. Why was Glistener not Toxic Orb? We still never knew.
I'm guessing it was Scarf.
I did look at. I did try to look for Ryan's pace. He didn't send it after this game, so I have no idea.
He'll surely watch this video and find out.
Spiky Shield.
Spike Shield's really nice to deal with Fake Out.
Then we leave.
We've seen enough.
This Cacturin's done the work today.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised we sent in Diego Halde because with the team this weekend, I think one Coal Mine wins this game for him. Well, I guess behind screen, this Salamence lives a hit. But,
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't get ice moves or anything, so.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
That's really dangerous right now.
We could've got
Raining
parents there.
Kiss. That's nice.
Oh, I did not realize this guy had no health left.
Yeah.
Well, I guess enough
That's
to
why the late game was good in that. I don't know why he switches out here. Unless he's like really slow.
I think he is defensive to deal with low putty in the snow.
I think that's valid. I really do like the plot on that though. Allowed him to put so much pressure on that.
It's like that's the only reason I could think of that you would have Draining Kiss.
Yeah. Big critical hit. We should see a wish come out. Oh, we don't.
You don't.
I think that may be a throw. I think if we see a wish there from Xander, then this red draft kind of does. You know, the only thing that doesn't die to is Gastrom, and like, what does he do back? Of course, that doesn't mean the game's over.
Oh, okay. We just let the wish happen.
There's the wish.
Yeah, but we wish after the Veil's gone.
Does it live? Yes.
Oh, we do
Ooh.
get there.
Slower anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, fair.
And
Well-
Veil's back.
This feels like a missed opportunity where we could have done this. We could have done this a couple times ago and would have been doing great.
Yeah.
But now it's Cacturin time. Never mind.
And now, ooh,
There's the Weather Ball.
There's the ice move.
that is just
That was
that is just
really
cool.
nice.
yeah. Just counting
So right
on snow being up as well, like
Specifically in that moment, yeah.
the last turn.
Very nice spring.
Scolding 41, by the way, like Rhydon's so bulky.
Oh my god, 17?
Yo, Loki.
Oh, we are behind Veil.
Loki, if this had Sword Stance, he could have won. He could have won with just Rhydon.
Yeah.
I guess he still beat so low that he died to Lopunny.
Did we still lose to Lopunny?
Oh, yeah, I think we do.
Because, like, first draft's like
What?
38.
Why did we switch out?
Wait, hold on. We're just gonna call it
s-
aren't we?
I think he just takes the Earthquake and wins, no?
Yeah, he does. Okay.
That was a crit, though. The game's just over.
I was thinking
Yeah.
if he's like
He's
Power
still
Punch,
winning.
if he's Power Punch, it would have been better to let Gastrodon die, so you get the guaranteed
do-
turn.
We do have Sucker Punch on Cacturin. I don't think that killed even at -1 defense, though.
The turn kills, and that's it.
We have to try, right?
And plus Quick Attack outspeeds it anyway.
Oh, right, never mind.
Yeah, but you should have still. You could have like Spiky Shielded. You could have tried to Spiky Shield 3 times or something.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
And then you win against Gastrodon.
RNG win.
To be fair, an RNG win is still a win.
I think
Like,
both
and
of
that-
these.
A dub is a
Yeah.
dub is a dub.
Both of these players did play this pretty well. Like I really liked the game plan for both of them. I did find the wish that was like too late questionable. Because you
Like clicking
did,
Earthquake on the 2 defense.
as you see,
Iron-
we needed this healthier. Something else that I guess Xander could have switched back out for another Protect, but then Ryan has nothing to risk with Megalopony anymore. I don't know. He gets to upgrade his damage to close combat. It's a hard one regardless.
For sure. I think at that point the only win condition was Spiky Shield 3 times.
Yeah. The weather bolt's really cool though, so you know that may be why that featured in the team of the week. But yeah, that should be wrapping up this episode.
Thank you all for watching. Sorry it's a bit late. It'll be fine.
I blame EasyJet. I'm currently blaming EasyJet for a lot of things in my life. I had 2 flights this week, and I got delayed for an average of 2.5 hours, which was great.
Awesome.
Nice. Making Air Canada look good.
Oof. You don't gotta do me like this. Like, it's 100% true, but you don't gotta...
Alright, if anyone's still watching, share your worst flying experience, or share your favorite
And your least favorite airline.
Yeah, or
Least
share
favorite airline.
least favorite airline, or your favorite Ryan moment if you don't have a least favorite airline. Right, yeah, that'll wrap it up, and we'll see you in probably like 2 weeks. Bye.
Goodbye.
See you.